No drop. No drop. No drop. And no Ragnarok. It's quite a test of luck. Now we the players may spend hours at a time farming a mob or boss, only to end up with nothing of value. And for the enemies that are difficult to combat, getting nothing for one's arduous effort can leave a player quite defeated or burnt out, or even leave the player questioning whether or not the drops are set at a reasonable rate, and I, among others, have my suspicions. With that said, I plan to go over how low drop rates can hinder player engagement and why significantly low rates should be disclosed. For one, the low rates that are hindering player engagement. When a player challenges the rates an absurd amount of times, it can start to go stale, especially due to repetitiveness coincided with negative results. If I myself have to spend 12 hours a day, or even just more than that on a per day basis, grinding a single mob or object such as ore veins, to obtain an item among the few to progress my character, then the fun in whatever I'm doing becomes less fun as time goes on. Or like another player named Red on YouTube testified via a video titled "The Reward for 1,000 Final Boss Kills in Runeslayer," expressing his discontent with the drop rates the champion of the Coliseum had for his gear. In addition to that gear and or payoff being quite dissatisfying, simply put, doesn't measure up to the time and effort spent on obtaining the desired drop. That being a sand shooter, or a greatsword made of sand. Now, secondly, about the undisclosed drop rates, WoM has left some players wondering if they are really fair. The rates in Runeslayer have yet to be confirmed, and no one knows the true rates of the items known to have significantly low chances, especially those of legendary rarity, and some select epic and rares. Such as Greater Runes, WoM are epic, and the Wrecking Head, WoM is rare. And we the players want to assume the rates are just, and yet the rates seem to be anything but just. And with the rates undisclosed, the developers can, in theory, botch the rates without us knowing about it, and that is for one an issue we don't want. Therefore, I suggest that the developers disclose the significantly low rates to the players. And to define a significantly low rate in statistics, that rate is to be less than 5%. If the rates were to be revealed, we the players would know what we're getting into, instead of being left questioning whether or not it is worth our precious time. One suggested way of doing this is to introduce bestiaries to the game, where when a mob is killed, there is a high probability it is added to the book, revealing to us its drops and rates. After all, we don't want to feel scammed out of our time, and with transparency comes trust. With that said, I and others alike want to enjoy Runeslayers, the game the developers have brought to life. If they could just adjust the rates and, or better yet, disclose said rates, the game and its community should find itself in a better place. So let the drops go on, and hopefully the grind and the fun isn't lost to time.